Hi, welcome to another quick posting of this Mark II Jaguar wide-body two-door coupe, which I've been building for some time now. What I'm doing at the moment is the interior and setting up all the speaker system which I'll be putting in it. So I thought I'd just do a small video of where I am with that at the moment and laying out maybe some ideas as to how things will be as I put this thing together. I decided to use component speakers instead of a system all incorporated in one, just so I could move the sound around instead of having it in just one place. So what you see here, this is for the tweeter and super tweeter. I have a woofer that sits in the quarter panel, which I'll show you, and I'll show you the setup, an idea which I'm going when I get over to the car. But this is made out of MDF. I've changed it slightly, and I'll show you why as well. But I put these aluminium rings in here, and then I put some filler on, because obviously I put these rings on. Originally it was all smoothed off, and the speaker was going to be sat on top, straight, just flush on top of the actual MDF. But the way I put the woofers into the actual quarter panels, they were recessed in, and so I felt that with the tweeters that were sat on here, they looked out of place. It just like a pea on a drum, and it didn't look right. So I thought, right, I'm going to change it. So I put these on, and then I filled it off to smooth it all off again. I made a template to go around it. I did want to make it in one piece, but it literally just would not go on without it creasing. So I had to make it into a piece where it was cut at either side, and then I've stitched it. And so this is leather. So I've decided on what I'm doing the interior, the colours. It's going to have green carpet, and it's going to have all black door cards, seats, and roof lining. So it's going to be all black except for the green carpet. So contrasting with because the car's got black wheels, green body, and so I thought I'd flip it inside the car. And plus I got a load of leather which I got quite cheap really, so I was real chuffed with that. So I got 4 hides, and I thought, well, I'm going to use them. So that's where I got my determination. I think it's going to look quite good. So I've covered one of these already, and I've mounted this tweeter and the super tweeters in, which I'll show you. So I made this. I've got an industrial sewing machine, so I stitched, I don't know if you can see it, but I've stitched that together with my industrial. I've got an industrial walking foot sewing machine. So I cut it, sewed it, and then I put some contact adhesive on both in the areas where it needs to be formed and held down to get this shape, and then I stapled it just to finish it all off, and then I screw the speakers on just to tidy the top up. So let me just go and show you where we are at with what I'm going to do with the car.